Hello everyone, it's BD and I have a really cool project I'm about to undertake in this closet, and I thought I'd share it with everybody. I'm going to turn this closet into a full-on just display case for all of my hot toys and just other cool collectibles that are currently right above me in the man cave. Okay, so now what I'm doing is taking these kind of crossbars off, which were used to put all your hangers on in a closet. These are what's left of the door hinges where they were on the wall. So I'm just going to paint over these. I'm not too worried about it. I don't think it'll be super noticeable once it's painted. All right, so all the steps before the shelf are done. The parts of the closet, the screws and everything are in this cup for later. Gonna need to get a Ziploc bag and label them for later. And now the shelf comes down. So I'm gonna cut around the edges here to detach it from the wall. It's already kind of cracked there a little bit. I believe it's attached through these supports, so I believe it's going down through here, and then this is what's holding it up and across the back. And the same on this side. So I'm gonna take a hammer it up and out of this. I don't really know what's gonna happen yet, but we're about to find out. So there goes the home value. That's in there. Wow, this is thick. Don't try this at home. You know? Okay, it seems like it's already loosening up a bit, for better or worse. When this shelf has found its new home. All right. Oh, this is probably either gonna break it and make me need to buy a whole new shelf, or it's gonna come out. Whew. There goes the hair. But safety first. Well, we're not ready for the hammer yet. More cutting. Somebody's watching this like, man, what an idiot. There's an easier way to do that. I'll bet you. And they're right. But, whatever.
You're concentrating.
Front corners are having trouble coming out. I'm wondering if there's something. Oh, that one came out. All right. These seems to be. Yeah, I don't know if it is attached. I'm really confused as to what is
I'm still keeping it on.
There's nothing, I can see through it. There's nothing in there.
Maybe it's just super flush, like it's super tight. Way, that's like a strength thing. I like your flip-flop noise.
That's not my flip-flop.
What is that?
That's from the thing squeaking.
Oh, really? OMG, I thought that was your shoes.
There's screws, they covered them. There's screws going in here into it.
That is tragic.
It makes sense, it's smart. But makes my life harder.
Where are they? Like completely.
They're going from here, into this part.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
The nails in the front are screwing the whole thing up.
Literally still?
Yeah.
Wait, is it two of them?
Yeah, it's the wire on both sides. Ah! Come on. Got one nail out. And now it's this one. Now how get it out? You're kidding.
It can't come out?
Okay, so got the shelf up, but it's just as wide as this, and there's this. I'm not taking this whole thing off because that's a lot of work. So I'm figuring out how to get it. There's all these nails. These are what was holding it in to those kind of crossbars in the back, which look like terrible now. I'm gonna have to touch that up for sure. But there we go. So I bent that. Hopefully it'll come out now.
Oh, let's go! Oh my god, that thing's a death trap. All the nails in the back. Looks like a torture device.
It is a torture device. Yeah. Okay. Let's get a picture. So this is gonna go here against the wall. Just like that. All right, and that bottom is where the shelf is gonna be after this. Okay. We actually are on our way to Home Depot, and I just had the thought, while Eleanor was already waiting in the car, we were driving, and I said, hold on, I need to measure something. I want to measure this, because this hangs down a bit. So if I just have them cut it for me, just this little piece, so that the parts that are gonna come down here and be the sides can fit nice and snug into there, I think it'll look really clean. So glad I came back in to measure that, and I'm gonna have the little corner cut out of the two pieces. Super big decision. These are the kind of like brackets that are going to go out of the side and hold the glass up. We have metal ones that are kind of sleek and tiny. Then we have these wooden ones, which the whole thing is made of wood. So I'm like, sure, the wooden ones are a little bit bigger, and they would offer more glass support. And this thing right here is a shelf we took off the shelf here. It's 47 inches long. The glass shelves are 42, so they'd be about here. So I'm looking at it like, okay, we get here like this, and this would offer more glass support, but these are a little bit more intrusive, like they'd cover the figures, I think. But if you flip them this way, I think that looks good. I think that's the winner. So, yeah. Sound off in the comments on which one you think was the right choice. We have to paint these like perfectly white though. We have to repaint these so they match the white. Got the wood. It's getting cut right now into 14 by 52. Thanks, Home Depot. So it's turning out to be a bit more expensive than I thought, but we're good. It's gonna be worth it, right? We got a drill, needed that, got white paint, this is all gonna be white. Got a new saw so I could cut the corners of those. The supports, screws, some caulk, all this stuff, and these little things so that the glass can rest safely on the supports. I think we're good to go. And the shelf is gonna go here, so those three pieces that you just saw in the living room are gonna go against the wall here and against the wall there, and I decided those are gonna be the same kind of support system this was for the shelf, just lower, and I'm gonna take these out. Obviously, I don't think I'm gonna take the sides out yet. Maybe I'll get to that eventually. But for now, that's where we're at. That looks like Negan would hit somebody over the head with this thing. All right, so at this point I have now, this is where the shelf will be. The shelf is 3/4 of an inch thick. That's where the support is going to go on the outsides as well. We'll put the top of the shelf on top of that. That'll bring the 3/4 of an inch in, and the mirror will go on top of all that, and then we'll put the sides in as well. So it's coming together. All right, that's one. Let's make sure it's level. Oh, slightly. Are we still level? Oh, perfect. Oh, we're in there. Boom! Whew! Coming together. We love to see that. This next step will mark the completion of what I really thought was going to be the hardest part of this whole thing. It wasn't actually easy, but I thought it was going to be harder than this. I don't know if this is going to be as easy as I thought it would be. Of course. Oh, we're going to turn it into place. Come on. I got kind of bent there. There we go. Oh, get in there. Yeah, it's in there. Whew, that's great news. I think it's been about a little more than 6 hours. So the shelf is in place. We're in the reconstruction phase and now heading into the new construction. that's where that's gonna go. Feels good.
Looks great.
Sweet. I need
Wow, it makes the room look so much bigger.
I'm scared to walk away from it.
Yeah.
Oh, it does. Oh, it looks it looks like twice the room. This feels like the main event. I got a little like glue gun here. That's one of the main kind of parts that's gonna go up and down and gonna have arms coming out. So this mirror is gonna go there. All right. Come on, get centered. That should be perfectly in place.
Looks great.
I just need to press it on here. Thank you to YouTube Tutorials for teaching me this. It's got about 3/4 of an inch on either side, so I need to find arms that are I'm gonna put one here, and then glass shelves, and then it's gonna go across to that, which is also going to have a mirror on it. Wow, that was easier than I thought it would be. Now I just need it to dry and stay in place. The mirror, the main mirror, covered in glue for the wall. It's gonna go right up here. All right, don't want to stick my hands in the glue. All right. It did say in the YouTube tutorials to hold it against the wall for 3 minutes before you let it go. So, I'll see you in 3 minutes. This is actually more fun than I thought it would be. Day 2 of construction starts now. Okay, so we're here. The mirror stayed up overnight. Great success. That's great news. So the next step is going to be, I'm going to cut pieces very specifically to attach them to this from the top. It's going to have to be pretty close to accurate. I want it to be really snug because I want to drill that piece into this, and then from the top drill into that piece and this, hopefully with a long enough screw. I'm going to try to cut those myself in the yard to start the day. Trip planned to Lowe's for later today because I have to get new arms because the ones I got aren't going to fit. Feeling good about it. Feeling good about it. The day start with some cutting some wood. It's going to be an adventure. Oh yeah. Look at that. Perfect for me. Little disconnect here, but actually no, it won't be when I slide this back. Right there. Oh Jesus, that was way off. Okay, but you get the point. It fits. I'm struggling to do this with one hand, okay? Filming and doing that with one hand. It's a lot, but I'm doing it. Got a little frustrated, tried it again off camera. I ended up putting 3 screws in. It's cracked here, completely disconnected. It's cracked here, completely disconnected, but I don't think it's really that noticeable. Maybe I'll throw some paint in there or something, just maybe it'll be a light, I don't know. But I just want to finish this today, and it's okay, it's all right. So now it's time to put the little arms on that are gonna hold the shelves. I found these little guys. They're about 1/2 inch thick, which there's 3/4 of an inch on each side of the mirror on the wood that I built there. 4 of these on each, about 18 inches apart, so that Plot Toys figures like Thanos and Groot and the taller ones can fit on the shelf. I'm putting this here to make sure the measurement is perfect when I bring them in here. This is the glass, this is the shelf that's gonna go across. All right, let's get in there. Please just work. Perfect. Mirror dance, what? Oh! What's the first one? Boom! Oh! Yeah! Ooh, they're in there. They got the mirrors go. Okay, look at this. All right, so we got the little bracket things attached. These are where the glass is gonna sit and go across. I'm going to screw these in from underneath, from under here, and from above, from up there. So I'm gonna get a level, make sure that it's like, I don't think that's perfectly level. That's pretty good. But yeah, it's coming together. I actually like the look of the glass bottom. I might leave that there. I got an extra piece of glass just in case something went wrong, and so far, doing okay, but feeling pretty good here. So I'm painting it now, so it looks nice in there. I figured I'd probably just paint the whole thing, the whole inside of this, so it's all consistent, because I did do some damage to the walls. So just kind of touching up the bottom, and then probably just going to go up the sides, because why not? Yes, boom, part 1 of 4 from the bottom. I am 7 screws in these things away from finish with drilling, and then I just gotta put the shelves on and clean it. Woo! I just want to brag about something here, okay? Look at this. You see this? Look at that level, baby! Let's go. It's level. Straight up. Let's go. When it's all said and done, there are 2 screws in the top here. As you can see, I had to make multiple holes. It wasn't the most graceful effort. You can see some of it kind of came through. I'm going to paint over that. Same thing on that side we had. This was the first try, so you can see I did better the second time. And then we have 2 down here and 2 down here. And it's up! Time to clean it and put the glass in there. Woo! I feel good. I built a display shelf. I knew that I could. Almost tragic. Oh my god, it's level! It's level! It worked! Feeling really good about this. No action figures yet, but it's done being built, like fully done. For now, it's toy ready. Let's get some Hot Toys on there. Bum, 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 bum. So this is all of my MCU Hot Toys, and they now have a home in this shelf. I think I'm gonna make something down here for Hulkbuster, because I don't like just, you know, he's kind of hidden. So let's get him down here, get the gauntlet down here. Something to put lights on it, and I plan on putting a trim on the front here, and that's gonna give me an opportunity to put some lights that will line it, but I'll figure that out. Hulkbuster, got the Nano Gauntlet, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Loki, Captain Marvel, Thor, Captain America, Star-Lord, Rocket and Groot, first ones I ever bought actually, Ant-Man, most recent purchase, Thor, Thanos, Iron Man, Captain America, Black Widow, Black Panther, Iron Man, War Machine, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Iron Man, Gauntlet, quarter scale. Woo! Oh shoot, I'm still stepping on tools. I gotta clean this place up. Oh my goodness. Whew, just kidding, it's done now. Video can't end because I did the lights and I couldn't resist finishing it. Gotta find a place for Hulkbuster. Probably gonna make a special place down there for him. But for now, it's looking pretty great in there. Feeling pretty good about it. It looks like my own little hall of armor. Ooh. Look at each shelf. It's so well lit. It's so well built. Whoever made this is a genius, okay? I'm really happy with it. I mean, I'm really, really happy with it. I feel like I should have made it a little bit wider. And if I started from the beginning, I would have probably made this even lower. And I also kind of overestimated the glass. I didn't account for the fact that the mirror is going to be back there in the back. So this kind of extra ½ inch on the glass shelves is there. But I also added these supports because the glass was starting to dip, because these figures start to add weight to it. And this part, I misjudged the length of these side pieces, and it resulted in these things getting a little choppy, which is going to drive me crazy, but nobody who walks in here will probably notice it. I do plan on putting some shelves here and adding some stuff to the sides. And I do want to put some glass enclosures here, probably some doors that can swing open or something, but I haven't gotten that far yet. This was just kind of a project that came together as it went. I had the picture of it in my head, but I didn't really know all the pieces I was going to need for it. And this is where I landed on it. Really happy with it though. I mean, like, really, really happy with how it came out. Thank you for taking this journey with me. If you have any tips for myself, if I do a project like this again, or for someone else who might try to do something like this, please feel free to drop this in the comments. If you have tips on how I can improve what I have put into this wall now, drop those in there. And if you know what I should do when the time comes to sell my house, yeah, drop that too, because I feel like this is a permanent fixture now. So this bedroom doesn't have a closet anymore. It just has a display case. Don't tell Zillow. That's it, guys. Thank you. Much love. Talk to you all soon.